Hey guys, I hope everybody's home and safe and having a good time. These are a little bit more advanced classes for the red belts, red and white, black and belt, black and red, second degree. So what I want to do is just touch bases. Make sure you schedule a one-to-one. We are open, so we have done a couple private classes for people when they come in. Look at your app, go to your curriculum, watch your virtual, and then remember on Facebook, at 5:30, we're always doing a live class for about 30 minutes, just to practice your techniques and things. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you can't keep practicing. This is when you should be practicing the most. Try to keep everybody on schedule for their testing. I know some of you black belts got to get their things in, so practice your Tegu 5, 6, 7, and 8. Don't forget about Nanji. We're not going to go through all the forms on this because there's already on the app, so you can practice those on your own. So what we want to do is practice a couple techniques to work on. So one of the things we're going to do is grabbing self-defense. If he's grabbing from, let's start with from the forehead. Okay, headlock. So what I'm doing is I'm coming in, and it's important. See how his arms coming here, cutting me off? I don't want to lose my breath, so I want to turn my head so my chin is into his belly. I'm going to reach up and grab this hand, and this hand's coming on the elbow. I'm going to step back. See, this back foot is turning. I'm not pulling my head out. My body's turning, and it's coming up. So let's do this again. Let's turn more sideways so they can see. Okay. Right hand's coming here. You can put it on top or bottom, whichever you're more comfortable with. It's just holding it there. This hand comes on the elbow. I turn my head sideways. I turn. I pull the hand back. I can step in and bring it up for control. You can use your knee if you want to use your knee. The most important part is to get up. Practice with your parents, practice with the brother, practice with your sister, okay? Well, if you're practicing with your parents, make sure you don't hurt them because they're not used to working out, but they can go through the movements with you. Let's try it one more time. Okay, so we're coming in, hand comes up, I'm stepping, and then I'm going to step up for control. If you're more advanced, you can bring this foot in and push down and throw them. We're not going to do any throws because chances are you're practicing in the house. I don't want you throwing your mom and dad. I don't want you breaking the coffee table or the vases or anything like that. So we're practicing on control. Now the other grab we're going to do is grabbing from, stand on this side. Okay. Grab with the other. Yep. Okay. And he's grabbing from this way. Okay, it's a little bit different, but the hand work is the same. I put the hand on the elbow, the right hand, and the left hand comes out. I'm pushing. Now, see, he has his arms locked, so it becomes a strength thing. So what I want to do is bring my left foot in, come up, bring it behind, and boom. All footwork, okay? You will never out-muscle the guy because it cuts across the artery. So again, I turn my head in so I can breathe. I step across under the bridge, come back. If you want, you can control the guy. Now he's off balance. All right? So why don't you take glasses off and you can try. So it's important to practice these things.
So again, I'm going to turn my head in, put my hand here just to go, and I'm going to push out.
Sorry, the front one.
Yeah. The front one. So here, so I'm going to step and go under.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
There we go. See how
I was trying to be nice. Yeah, sorry, no niceness here. Go through all of it. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, I don't have to. So
Grab through here, still push through. Up.
Okay, so a couple things you do
You're
this.
right.
Should just bend right up there.
I'm so used to going to. You're right. Sorry.
So now, so the arm just bends right up underneath it. All right. Now, if the guy's really cranking down, okay, he's really cranking down, and you can't get up, you can take your left hand and chop between the legs, and then come right up underneath and kick. If you're way out, like Mark was a couple times,
Yeah.
then you can just kick right the knee, hold on to the hand. So there's different techniques, but the important thing is getting that arm off your neck. You have about 8 seconds. Okay? When you're in this, you're gonna feel that arm cutting off the artery as that forearm cuts in. Right? So we're gonna try it one more time.
Turning gives you the time.
Yep.
So,
One more time. His foot's more advanced, so I'm gonna chop, come up underneath, turn. If I step away, I can kick or kick. Side kick. All right? So practice those. Even if no one's here, all you can do, you can practice. You chop, get your hands in position, you step, bring the hand up, behind. Just like your forearms, you practice your forearms like an invisible person. Okay, so we're gonna work on a couple knife techniques. I know you guys have been practicing, but we're gonna just fine tune them a little bit. Okay. The first one we're gonna work on, if it's to the throat. Okay, all we're gonna do is hand comes up, circles, we're gonna step in, boom. Right? We're not even gonna grab the knife yet. All I want you to do is get it off, circle, this hand comes up underneath, and boom. See how the knife is behind me? So he can't slash me. If you're too short and you can't reach, when you do this, comes up, circle, you come in like choreo, and you just hit him right in the throat. Okay? This is what choreo comes right here to the throat. Again, one more time, nice and slow. I step in. It's important to get the blade off you. I circle block, underlock the elbow, so it locks it in. I step in and throat strike. You don't want to step here because I'm going to run out of room. I want to step behind him, so if I want to, that leg can trip him. And it would snap his arm. All right? One more. Comes up, circle, boom. Okay. Let's try the other side. It's the same thing, so you can just see. See the hand circles. I get the head off, comes up underneath, lock it, step in behind them, and the hand comes right up under the throat. See the knife's behind them. So I don't have to worry about getting stabbed. If he really wiggles, you just push back farther. And that keeps him from wiggling. Okay, one more. Come up, circle, wham. Okay.
so notice at the end the body arcs back. You're taking him off balance.
So we're not hitting them straight in. We're coming up at a 45-degree angle to control the head. Remember, like a racehorse. Okay, it's a 1,200-pound animal that's controlled by 2 little leather reins through the mouth. Okay, you got to control the head. When you control the head, that horse will go wherever you want it to go. Right? All right, so the next one is, if he's holding the knife to you, okay, you can see this isn't going to work. You're going to get stabbed. Okay? But again, please don't hurt me. All you're going to do is step in and grab. You won't even know what's happening. So we're not worried about striking. Please don't hurt me. The hand's coming in. Now we're not grabbing the hand, we're grabbing more of the knife. Right where the hand is, I'm turning, stepping back, and controlling. If you don't want to step back when you come in, you can come in and switch hands. I don't like to switch hands too often because you have a chance of dropping it every time you switch hands. All right, so it comes in, all right? Please don't hurt me, switch, and you're ready to go. This is why it's important you're just as good with your left hand as your right hand. So we're gonna let Mr. Mark try it. Hand comes in.
Heads up. No, please, no.
Okay. So one thing you don't want to do is what he just did, he grabbed the blade. Yep, too far up. So you want to make sure you grab lower by the hand. So just put your hand on right there. Okay? And turn. See how it opens the hand? And it falls right into your hand.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to put your hand on the thumb's going to be, your thumb is going to be on the hand. So when I just grab the knife, you're still going to be grabbing basically.
The
Your
hand,
thumb is going to be on the
go
hand.
slow motion. We'll stop right
Go
here.
here.
See how the hand
Now.
opens up?
And it's grabbing that, so it yanks it out. So by the time you pull it out, there's no grip, and you're ready to come forward. If you want.
One more.
Here. And if you don't grab and you just try to do this, the knife will go out of the way. That's why when you put your hand there, you have to, it says grab. Otherwise, people lose track, and then there's a race to the
So
knife.
it's just a different technique, is if you grab the hand, you're stepping in, and you can punch, or again, what we just did, Coriel, instead of grabbing, we're just coming right in here, boom. One more.
So,
Alright, so that's it for today. Guys, practice, be safe. We look forward to seeing you back in class soon. Remember to set up your one-to-one appointment. Be safe.